Often, on a dark moonless night, we might see what appears as a star falling down from the heavens and leaving a bright glowing trail in the process. These have been called falling stars or meteors. They are not really stars, but are pieces of rock and dust burning up in the Earth's atmosphere as they encounter the Earth in its orbit around the Sun. Occasionally, some large pieces of rock strike the Earth, leaving huge craters such as this one in Arizona, which is almost 2 kilometers across.
Just incredible, isn't it?
It really is. I'm getting a photo.
Me too. The scale is just mind-blowing. Perfect day for it.
In the vacuum of space, moving in an orbit between the planets Mars and Jupiter, lies a large grouping of rock and dust known as the asteroid belt. Various pieces of rock and debris occupy the orbital position that a planet should occupy at that distance from the Sun. The material may range in size from dust to huge pieces of rock several kilometers across. Occasionally, large pieces of rock and ice pass close enough to the Sun that the heat from the Sun vaporizes the icy debris, forming a large tail that may reach millions of miles in length in some cases. Despite their spectacular appearance from the Earth, the tails of comets are not actually much of a threat to us, as the material of which they are composed is a very thin, tenuous gas. The only threat to the Earth is the part of the comet known as the nucleus, which is simply a piece of rock and ice drifting through space. Some of these comets may have a nucleus as large as 20 or 30 kilometers in diameter. Rarely, one of these large comets may strike a planet. The Earth may also have some close encounters with pieces of rock and comets in its yearly journey around the Sun.
The second angel sounded his trumpet, and something like a huge mountain, all ablaze, was thrown into the sea. A third of the sea turned into blood, and a third of the living creatures in the sea died, and a third of the ships were destroyed.
Traveling still further out of the solar system, at a distance of 778 million kilometers from the Sun, we encounter the giant planets of the solar system. The Earth is dwarfed in size compared to these planets, as we will clearly see. Once, Jupiter was known only as the solar system's largest planet, veiled and banded with colored clouds, marked by a huge strange red spot, encircled by 4 large moons and a number of tiny ones. Now, it's as if we had never known this planet before, due to the many stunning discoveries that have been made by unmanned space probes. Sweeping around the giant gas planet like an all-seeing cyclopean eye, the great red spot of Jupiter has fascinated mankind for generations. It is indeed a vast feature, though to our eyes it is dwarfed by the size of Jupiter. In fact, 2 whole planets the size of the Earth could be dropped into the spot without touching the edges. Jupiter takes almost 12 years to make its way around the Sun once, and has a day of only 9 hours and 50 minutes. The gravitational pull at the surface of the planet is so great that if a person could stand on Jupiter, they would experience the pull of gravity over twice that of on the Earth.
He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end.
Saturn is the 6th planet from the Sun and the 2nd largest planet in the solar system. Its radius is about 9 times that of Earth. Saturn is big enough to hold more than 760 Earths. Saturn turns on its axis once every 10 hours and 34 minutes, giving it the 2nd shortest day of any of the solar system's planets. Saturn takes about 29.4 Earth years to go around the Sun once. Saturn's most recent curiosity may be the giant hexagon circling its North Pole, with each of its sides nearly 12,500 kilometers across. It's big enough to fit nearly 4 Earths inside. Saturn is best known for its fabulous ring system. Its prominent ring system consists of 9 continuous main rings and 3 discontinuous arcs composed mostly of ice particles with a smaller amount of rocky debris and dust. The rings of Saturn are composed of billions of icy particles ranging in size from tiny grains to kilometers across. Saturn has at least 150 moons and moonlets, 53 of which have formal names. All are frozen worlds.
He has made everything beautiful in its time. He has also set eternity in the hearts of men, yet they cannot fathom what God has done from beginning to end.
Uranus is the 7th planet from the Sun at a distance of about 19 times that of the Earth from the Sun. Uranus possesses 2 sets of rings. The inner system of rings consists mostly of narrow dark rings, while an outer system of 2 more distant rings, discovered by the Hubble Space Telescope. Scientists have now identified 13 known rings around Uranus. This planet is notable for its dramatic tilt. Unlike the other planets of the solar system, Uranus is tilted so far that it essentially orbits the Sun on its side, with the axis of its spin nearly pointing at the Sun.
Do you not know? Have you not heard? The Lord is the everlasting God, the creator of the ends of the earth. He will not grow tired or weary, and his understanding no one can fathom.
Neptune is the 8th planet from the Sun, making it the most distant in the solar system at 4.50 billion kilometers. Signals from Voyager 2 required 246 minutes to reach Earth at such a great distance. So for the most part, the Voyager 2 mission relied on preloaded commands for the Neptune encounter. Because of its great distance from the Sun, Neptune's outer atmosphere is one of the coldest places in the solar system, with temperatures at its cloud tops approaching minus 218 degrees Celsius. At the time of the 1989 Voyager 2 flyby, the planet's southern hemisphere had a great dark spot, comparable to the Great Red Spot on Jupiter. The Great Dark Spot is an anticyclonic storm system spanning 13,000 by 6,600 kilometers and is a stable feature that can persist for several months. These weather patterns are driven by the strongest sustained winds of any planet in the solar system, with recorded wind speeds as high as 2,100 kilometers per hour. And Neptune has a faint and fragmented ring system. Pluto, once considered the 9th and most distant planet from the Sun, is now the largest known dwarf planet in the solar system. In 2015, when NASA's New Horizons space probe made a close flyby of Pluto, it was discovered that Pluto has a diameter of 2,370 kilometers, less than 1/5 the diameter of Earth. Pluto's surface is one of the coldest places in the solar system at roughly minus 225 degrees Celsius. Pluto takes 248 Earth years to orbit the Sun once. The Kuiper Belt is located at about 4.5 billion kilometers from the Sun and extends a further several billion kilometers. The Oorc cloud is a massive spherical cloud containing trillions of icy bodies. Occasionally these bodies get knocked out of their orbit and enter the inner solar system, becoming comets. The Oorc cloud extends so far it almost reaches a quarter of the way to the nearest star to the Sun, Proxima Centauri.